Hello everyone, it's Bye here with another Rise of Kingdoms video. Today's video is something that I have been spending a lot of time thinking and finally decided to go with it. And most of you guys already know I am an infantry focused player and I love having my 5 marches of infantry running all the time. However, next KvK I will be running 4 infantry and 1 cavalry marches. The cavalry commander I will be adding to my setup is going to be Saladin. This will be my new experiment for an infantry focused player. So I have started to working on Saladin already. So I have him at 5420 already. I am trying to get him to 5550 and then make him 5551 and get him to level 60. And he's gonna be my primary commander for my new cavalry marches. So why do I want to run 4 infantry and 1 cavalry march instead of my original 5 infantry marches setup? So let's go and watch a video that I have prepared for you guys here. So here on the left hand side, we have like 4 infantry marches and 1 cavalry marches with Saladin. And on the right hand side, we have all 5 infantry marches here. So let's play the video here. So in here, I am using my Grand U to pull away so that the Genghis Khan marches gonna chase after me. So this is to imitate the action of, like, you know, when you're fighting in KvK mass PvP, a lot of times the target is gonna try to pull away. So this is to imitate the same thing when like someone tried to pull away when you try to swarm them down. So here I have my Richard, Constantine, Chombatel, and Saladin on the left hand side. I have those 4 marches swimming down the Genghis Khan here, and on the right hand side I have a Richard, Chombatel, Leo, and Constantine swimming down the Genghis Khan. So let's pay a close attention to what's the difference, the main difference between the two setup here. So in here, you can see that like on the left hand side, my marches can constantly dealing a lot of damage to the Genghis Khan. And on the right hand side, some of my marches are not able to maintain that contact on the Genghis Khan because I'm not able to go fast enough to catch up to the Genghis Khan there. So why on the left hand side I am able to catch up to the Genghis Khan? Because Saladin had a slow debuff. So on the left hand side, the Genghis Khan got debuff and it cannot go very fast. On the other side, on the right hand side, the Genghis Khan doesn't get the slow debuff from, because I do not use Saladin there. So let's keep watching it here. You can see that like I'm having a big trouble on the right hand side to follow up with the Genghis Khan, even though like the Genghis Khan got that 10% march speed debuff when it got attacked, and I am still having such a big like hard time chasing after that Genghis Khan there. Let's watch it one more time here. So it's Grand U pulling away and Genghis Khan chasing after my Grand U here, and my marches are kind of like following up with the Genghis Khan here. You can see that the damage, like the left hand side were able to do a lot more damage than the right hand side because all of my marches able to maintain that contact on the Genghis Khan there. So that is something that I want to show you guys. So recently, like I started to notice more that like a lot of time my marches are not able to hit on a target because they are quite slow. This is a long-term issue for infantry player. Our infantry marches are slow as hell. Like, doesn't matter what I try. Like in my 900 days of playing, I have tried to solve this issue by adding more like windswept equipments. Like I try to craft a lot of like windswept equipment that I can use on my infantry marches, so that can help with the march speed issue. And like adding more poise in the talent tree as well. Like some of the talent tree can give you march speed. Like I always go for those, like giving some additional poise to those skill so that I can get more march speed for my infantry as well. Sometimes like I even run T4 infantry so that I can have a little bit faster comparing to the other troop type. But like the issue is still there. Like even with everything I try, like, even with some of the commander with that march speed bonus, like Alex with infantry march speed bonus 30%, Chaumatel, Guan Yu, like even with the actual march speed bonus, we still slow. Like we are still slow comparing to other troop type. Um, um, so like especially in my previous 2 KvK where like my kingdom is winning, like I noticed this problem even more. Because like when we are winning, we often like putting pressure on the enemy, and the enemy often they had to pull back. So when we fighting and the enemy often they pull back more often, that is when I noticed this issue more frequently. In my older KvK, like my kingdom was losing, so most of the time I was fighting with like 5 infantry marches most of the time, and I don't have to chase after the enemy because they are going after me. So like I didn't notice a lot of issue back then, but now when I am in when I was in my in my previous kingdom, which is 1636, in the last 2 KvK, like we winnings, and a lot of time we just had to chase down the enemy, and infantry isn't designed to chase down the enemy. Just let me putting it out there. So like to solve this issue, like I have tried everything I could already to bring up my march speed bonus for my infantry, changing my civilization to Rome to get that 5% march speed bonus, using wind swap equipments on my infantry. Like I try everything. I've tried a lot of things already. And using commander with actual march speed bonus for infantry. But like the problem still there. So one way to solve that problem, if I cannot increase my infantry march speed anymore, one thing I can do is that I can debuff the enemy marches by slow them down. And one commander that can do it very, very well is Saladin. Without expertise, Saladin can debuff the target march speed by 30%, slow down by 30% for 5 seconds. That is a lot. And if you can manage to get him expertise, he's gonna be able to debuff the target march speed by 50%, which is a lot there. So like if I'm using Saladin, I can either pair him with Mulan, Joan of Arc, or I have Takeda. I can pair him with Takeda as well, or Genghis Khan. So like Saladin is gonna be my fast cavalry marches, and his main role is gonna be there for support, to debuff the target, to slow down the target. And for that, I am planning to use a lot of wind swap equipment on him. I'm gonna try to use T5, but if I am still having issue with chasing down the enemy, I might switch back to T4. So like the choice for using him is, I think Saladin is very versatile. You can pair him with a lot of commanders. Like I have a lot of commanders I can pair him with. So Mulan, can pair with Mermaid as well. I have Takeda, which is a very, very solid cavalry commanders. I have Genghis Khan as well. I can also pair him with Chow Chow. Like Chow Chow will have a high march speed bonus as well. Can help with chasing down the enemy. If that's what I need. But what I need him for, the main role for Saladin is just gonna be the guy gonna be there and debuffs the enemy. Debuff them, slow them down so that I can get my kill in. In KvK, it's very, very important for you to maintain your DPS. For you to maintain your DPS, you have to keep your contact, like your marches have to be able to maintain that contact on a target, so that like your AoE commander can cast the AoE skill damage. Like if you are chasing after the target, you're not gonna be able to cast any skill, and you losing out on that DPS there. And another thing good about Saladin is that like he is a very, very good investment for Cavalry. I would say one of the cheapest Cavalry commanders, and very, very effective as well. Like I think I gave him like, I think like 14 or 15 score in terms of like how strong he is in open field. A very solid investment, and I think he's gonna serve me well. So this is gonna be my plan. So I will be using Saladin next KvK, and I will let you guys know. Like I will definitely invest in him more and get him to level 60. Unfortunately, I think we might not able to maintain a 5 infantry marches effectively. But I think like I would say depend on situation. Let's say if we are like, let's say if like I am on a losing side, I think 5 infantry marches are still very viable. But I think when I am on the winning side, I think I definitely need to use Saladin for my setup. I think he got help me a lot with like getting more kills, and overall he's just a very versatile commander. Another good thing about like using a Cavalry Marches is that I can use my stone. In previous KvK, like I have a problem with not using stone because I am using infantry all the time, and most of the time my stone is not being used. But now with by adding 1 Cavalry Marches to my setup, I'll be able to use stone for healing. So yeah, guys, just want to make a quick video to tell you guys what I will be planning to be using next KvK and why I will be using Saladin. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and thanks for watching the video, guys.